Like, you're going to a lot more Andes than you are shops that can sell large items. Missed the eagle that sold vehicles. That was a very scuffed shop. These are really bad. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't just Vanessa's, it was also Dooley's.
I would never debase my wares by haggling. Ugh.
You're a smart one for your size.
Remember, diamonds come in small boxes. Shall I gift wrap it for you?
Well, my enchanted starting item is probably the worst item on my board. I guess that happens sometimes. Am I cutting it for later? I think I am. No food, friend, or toy. Looking for the ruby upgrade. Just take an item. What? Oh, I found a friend.
If you knew my true purpose, you would stand aside.
There's a lot of burn. Yeah, it's pretty bad on Pig. There's a lot of real bad hits on Pig. I'm pretty sure enchanted item is generally just worse than gold income, but I don't know. It leads to better games. A lot more variety.
Come on in. Let's chat. Do you have to leave already?
Playable. Already got the friend. Buy a smelling salts. Reload or transform a potion. This gains 10 damage. I think when you enchant start, it's more of what the enchant is than the item because of Mandala. The problem is, I don't think that's correct to think about it that way. Because the problem is you still need to hit a real enchant randomly off of Mandala, and it's costing you hours to do that. You should just take whatever enchanted item is giving you the best tempo early, and if it's bad, just forget about it going forward. Even the high level, like the high power enchants, like Freeze and Shiny, aren't very good when you're just getting a random item. I've never tried it.
I get it. You're busy. Enjoy your purchase. With each new discovery,
Yeah, like picking a bad enchanted item just
life is revealed.
It takes real confidence to let a kid train you.
to try to re-roll it. Just kind of digs the hole deeper. Yeah, I guess it's a little more justifiable with max catalysts when you're not spending hours to do it now, but people talked about it last patch before catalysts, and it was just so bad every time I tried. You just never want to waste an hour on it. Well, should be more available to every class. Catalyst's a cool loot item. I don't know, it is cool that it's mainly max thing, but I wouldn't hate if they made it more available. Yeah, I will say on Mac, at least a couple patches ago, back when Mac had like all of his large items were his build around options. If you got like an early force field, I didn't hate going to the rerolls to try to turn the force field into a build around. But I wouldn't do it after like day 4, day 5. And it's probably not worth it nowadays. But when you were digging for like that moose axe, it was like half of his pool was hits. Truffle in the loot item pool with catalyst. They did that already. That's already a thing that has happened. Congratulations. You've gotten your wish.
Closer and closer. I can hear my sister's laughter.
Okay, so I've got a lot of burn, not a lot of defense. Need like a recycling bin. I have no idea how I'm gonna make this work. I need defenses. That's what I really need.
I will fight you, but only so that I can study you.
Should just be faster here. Much faster here. Ruby is so strong.
Smart Shopper by Vintage. New is for.
Greed. Punished.
The sparks! They're everywhere!
Things like Silver Eye Chage from the crate, you like to transform it early. Yeah, sure.
Turn the lights off when you leave.
It also depends what the other options are for the hour. Like, sometimes you're just offered a shop, a buff that doesn't really matter, and the transform. And at least the transform does something to make forward progress on your board. We got rigged again.
The Bazaar has many secrets. I will uncover them all.
There are greater trainers than me. I'm just getting you ready for them.
1 Peepo redeem. It is cute.
Sale, no sale. I want what's right for you.
Nah. I believe.
Oh, delivery's free. I like the exercise.
A catalyst
I
printer.
think you're really gonna enjoy that.
Hey, Larian. You reload or transform a potion.
I will leave you alive to learn the lesson.
Go ahead. Underestimate me. It makes this more fun.
Should hopefully be bigger.
Like my
Nice.
crew says at the bar. Another round!
Nice. This feels like such a weird silver item.
Oh, hello. I mean, welcome to my business.
The bin! The bin!
Oh, it's like the baby birds that nested in my mother.
Supposed to cut the lighter. That seems so wrong. Oh. Yeah, I guess we can take a peek.
It's smaller than Quixel.
This can't crit. Interesting.
Oh, look. It's so tiny.
We're part shop, part museum.
So everything that I have seen about this board is that it is not playable. But what if it is playable? What if we've all been misguided?
Pathetic landwalker! Drown in my wrath!
What if Vial Launcher really is the truth? The lifesteal. We got the lifesteal!
You have won my respect.
Sometimes the sandstorm
Enjoy
begins.
it.
My mind glows.
Good,
I see
good.
everything.
Our weapon doesn't have a cooldown. These are all terrible. Wait, more burn? More burn?
You seem lighter. I think you had a breakthrough.
Never tried this. It's really rare to be in a spot where you can consider it.
Me something huge.
Because it probably doesn't do very well past the early game, and it's rare that you're gonna have 2 silver items in the early game. Pharaoh's skill works with it? Well, no, it doesn't, because your potions are gonna transform into weapon potions. I guess if you leave transforms and you just do reloads, maybe? Recycling do on upgrades? I think it just gives you more regen.
You see this wrench? How about a closer look?
I will say, if we keep rolling runic potions,
What's one more scar?
the runic potions are great to roll. How does haste pot work with transforms? Are the items gonna lose the haste when they transform? No? Okay.
In 100 years when you are dust, I will remain.
What is happening here? The potion seller has sold me his strongest potions. I kind of want to chocolate up. We transform one of the chocolates. I think catalysts might be my favorite addition to the game in a while.
Melting away impurities.
Catalysts are so much better for transforming than the event. Rocket boot me?
You see landfill? I see buried treasure.
That's not rocket boots.
Hooey! Now that's a bargain.
It is very not rocket boots.
Well, you're doing your part to clean up the bazaar. That's been sitting there 20 years, waiting for you.
If you want to keep playing this build, you need Enchanted Distillery over the Potion Thrower. Enchanted potions roll random enchants. Is that good?
Welcome to Trash Town.
Where's my damage coming from if I cut the Vial Launcher? Hour minute when daily quests reset. 40 minutes from now.
Outrageous! I'm an elected official!
And the next hour rolls over. This weird? No. Exactly They wouldn't get experience. If you would do it again, you'd run distillery instead of potion thrower because it felt really hard. Fell off really hard day 8, even with obsidian and such. I mean, I'm not going to say that the Vial Launcher is never going to fall off. I just don't see how this build wins with a distillery. Like, at least if I'm playing Vial Launcher, I can see how we get damage and eventually reduce our opponent's life to 0. I don't know how we do that if we play distillery. Enchantment's probably pretty good. That is... Yeah, when you use a potion... Triggers...
I asked for weapons. They gave me sparklers.
Build needs a holsters. Welcome to every build in the game.
I will defeat death itself.
How does Vial Launcher upgrade? Way more damage scaling.
When we are finished, may I dissect you for study?
We're out to dethrone a king, not to
How
squabble
did you play this
with
build
nobody.
with that? That transforms into a small potion, I'm pretty sure.
Defeat does
We
not
almost lost
defeat
because we
me.
got 2 bricks. The existence of this potion makes this comp so much worse. You hit Sandstorm? I mean, at least Sandstorm is just a 7-second cooldown.
People first, profit 10. Now, if that doesn't work out for you, come back for a refund.
Isn't really worth playing. No, they don't stack. Potion for. It transforms. Gives me Vial Launcher scaling. It's pretty fast. Like, I think if I could, I would play just 3 potions here rather than the other potions.
Another step forward on my path.
I would promise to be here when you're ready, but I am very old.
First time you slow. Regen.
Every coin goes back to our community. We Sphinxians thank you.
I pay well for mid-sized things. Reasonable sized things.
I have to read this every time I see it, just to make sure I know which one it is.
Right then, off you go.
remind me of someone I fought last century.
How old is this game? The closed beta started in November. And then it released a month and a half ago? Almost 2 months ago? Bonk. Opponent's board is tragic. A little bit.
I got everything you need. Just a matter of finding it. Trash is tragedy. Reuse everything.
Gold for 2 damage.
Warms my rusty circuits to see that find a home.
Take that for when we roll into our heavy haste potion.
I'm a people person, and sometimes I sell stuff.
Has to be potions transform? Yeah. Doing a Mac Day overall. Pretty bad, I think.
Happy to make a sale.
We 10 win the freeze run.
Bye.
This is our fourth run. You go like 6, 4, 10. Is this comp any good? Our comp? Probably not, but I wanted to try it. You almost never have the opportunity to try it. Fire potion's better than noxious potion, right? No fear, right? Just 0 fear? What could go wrong?
Last featherless worm.
Oh, that could go. Oh no. Oh no. No, no, no. That could go wrong.
Admire my plumage, bilge rat.
I mean, that would have been fine if our opponent didn't have 7,000 life. That hurts. So not getting to level 10 on day 7 anymore. Unless.
A visitor. How delicious. Compost I am not.
I can get from Negredo to Rubedo in 60 seconds. Unlike your bitter brews, mine are made with love.
We need that. Yeah, it's I'm not too worried about it. It'll be fine. I need one space, right? And we've got the one space. I can sell this too. Just in case there's a piggle.
I seek the ultimate secret. Will you get me any closer? Why must we do this? Death laughs at us both. All change begins in the heat of the crucible.
Made it to 7. Yeah, we really want a runic potion.
Just didn't have time to brew your own, right?
A runic potion.
See you next time. Not too proud to buy from a youngster? Maybe there's hope for you.
I'll need the 5-second potions.
With each new discovery, the formula of life is revealed.
Okay. So do I want this on... I want this on the recycling bin, right? When you use a potion, slow one item for 1 second. And we have saved... We have saved this. Yeah, slow launcher is more, but I think it's more valuable to have the enchant open on launcher. And this is a 2-second slow anyway. The main thing that we care about is getting the slow and steady damage.
Fashion violation detected. Lethal force authorized. Defeat acknowledged. Club entry accepted.
Library, infinite potion set of recycle bin. I mean, I agree, but we're nowhere near doing that. How about a double trigger on launcher? I'm not sure. I think so. It should reload before transforming.
If you have to ask the price, you can't afford it.
I'd rather transform into that than play it.
Tell everyone you got it here.
Gets me the level.
Closer and closer. I can hear my sister's laughter.
I
Bunch
beg
of
of you,
potion
Mac, go
skills.
have some fun.
Ammo doesn't matter. When you slow, freeze, poison, or burn, a thing that we're gonna transform. Well, the bin could get regen. All of our data is coming from the lifesteal, right? I don't think this matters. The first round can end up on the infinite potion. If we end up getting more infinite potions, this can get wasted too. I'm pretty sure it's irrelevant. This is cool. except I have no chargeable weapon or burn item by default. Potent potables.
You are by far my most gifted student. But some gift.
Should I think be more potion
May I
potions?
dissect you for study?
I guess that's true.
You remind me of someone I fought last century.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
There is always a price for knowledge. You have just paid it.
Rules of thumb you tend to follow when making decisions. Probably need to be more specific.
You have great potential. Let me train you.
This. Yeah. I like a little more gold.
You must first defeat your doubt.
Not the low charge one.
I seek the ultimate power. I have no time for... The Bazaar has many secrets. I will uncover them all.
More regeneration. So I want to hit energy potion, but not leveling me here either way.
It's okay to work with others, Mac. We're all connected. That you've never brewed this before. May you complete the great work.
Rigged upgrade is big. Could also be cheap. It's better than going here. No.
I have faced 82 foes exactly.
Yeah, I think
like
this board
you.
is
People
probably
are a
fallen off
pattern.
completely at this point. Large ego. I'm surprised we got there. We have no good hastes for the bell. Just thought the big ego was gonna bury us anyway.
Small things remind me of seeds, acorns, home. This is a gift at any price.
Another slow. just wouldn't reload enough. I feel like Vial Launcher was an item that was designed back when Athenor reloaded everything, and that was how you're supposed to use this.
Oh, okay. Maybe next time?
I believe. No, I needed that.
You have shown me my errors. Now I can correct them.
Huh. Void Colossus has deleted my whole game. Cool.
I
Give me the
pay
haste
well
spot.
for mid-sized things. Reasonable sized things. You're worse at buying than Quicksilver's at selling.
Impressive bad luck against the red fights. Yeah. Spawned the sandstorm into chicken. Basically, the first transform spawned into sandstorm, and then we got our Vial Launcher blown up. To be fair, if they blow up the recycle bin, we also lose, but there's like 5 things it could have hit that were fine, 6 things it could have hit. This becomes 2 things. I don't know. It could be the energy pots. Can't be one of these. I guess we're just upgrading the Vial Launcher with the level up reward.
I'm so fast, I'm living in your future. No, I won't tell you what happens.
My mind glows. I see everything.
A single
thing of true
firefly?
beauty.
No, I don't think so.
You are a child to me, and I will punish you.
Restorative Fixer-Upper. Okay, okay. Not bad. You beat Shored Up, Electrified Hull, Phonographed Spiky Shield. Defense Grid. I mean... Opponent's got a real board. Very good skills for it, too. I think this might be the most cursed thing I've ever seen in the Bazaar. Surprise! It's a regenerative tincture. Regenerative tincture. Serious question. You have Toxic Fang 5 damage. You crit to supply 1 poison. I think it does. Oh. I would trust Amphi. He sounds more confident than I am. Oh no, I hear a stink bug. I hear a stink bug, but I don't see a stink bug.
Ah, you've just taken the first step toward good taste. If you want something big and ugly, go see Pole.
Okay, I mean, it can't happen twice, right? Stink bugs make noise. Yeah, secretly that's the worst part of stink bugs. For whatever reason, they called them stink bugs instead of noise bugs. But they both have, like, a buzz when they're flying sometimes, and they like to bump into things. And they make noise when they bump into things.
Man or beast? Sometimes it's hard to tell. My power burns hotter, melting away impurities.
Ryokon promised Orlin to never eat students. But if you are not a student...
Insect Wing the energy potion? I'm guessing the potion that it transforms into doesn't get the CDR, right?
We've barely scratched the surface of the Outlands. That belongs in a museum, but I guess you can keep it.
Also, wait, why do I have a strength potion? Where did this come from? Wasn't this... This was a sleep potion. Is it gonna be fixed when I enter a combat? Oh my god. Well. Good thing we have this, I guess. We transformed before the fight? Well. Interesting.
I will leave you alive to learn the lesson.
You should know, I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago. Land legs make you predictable. You move in straight lines.
Those were some real bad transforms.
Little sentient slow shops. So I opened one. Business.
Tears is the worst reroll. Tears is bad. Health potion's bad. Hold up. Hold up.
You are enough, friend. But I'm glad you bought this.
Is this better? I think it is.
I came here to trade, not conquer, but I may reconsider.
We'll sabotage my damage bots. It's fine, we just won't roll into those. Okay, this might be worse. This might be worse.
You have started a war today.
Well,
With enough power, I will defeat death itself.
that was my idea for having an endgame pivot. I guess that's not gonna work. Hello? CDR? Potions, no, out of the bin. Oh yeah, what happened to my infinite potion? Where did that one go? I'm pretty sure I never sold that. Did that one also get random transformed? Transform the diamond loot. That's fair. That's fair.
Another step forward on my path.
Can upgrade the potion. Not sure what skills I'm looking for. There's no, like, diamond potions that I add to the pool when I upgrade this, right? Is it? Potion. Yeah, no diamond potions.
If not today, tomorrow. If not this life, the next.
We'll just, like... This might matter for...
But it takes patience to
if we get
master them.
bottled lightnings. Maybe.
I will fight you, but only so that I can study you. In 100 years when you are dust, I will remain. I take no apprentice. None have proven worthy.
Fucking crocodile tears. It's pretty random.
Feel this now. Follow it to your future.
There's a couple of really bad hits that you can get out of the random transforms. As long as you miss the really bad hits, it's not too random.
I show you but a glimpse of your potential.
Space is my canvas, and time is my paint.
I have lived 5 lives already. This is not my last.
We're winning.
Yataria? The dunes? Where shall we start? Magnificent find.
With more time comes greater perfection.
Do you have any really
It's 1 gold, whatever.
small things?
You hit, it's not that random. Well, it's not even about hitting, it's about not hitting, like, exactly crocodile tears and healing potion. Healing being vitality? Yeah, the 10-second one.
What strange creatures prowl these streets?
People first, profit 10th. Maybe I'm not cut out for business.
Send me your huge items. Price? Don't care.
Perhaps I have hoarded too much.
So many activations, we're bound to hit them eventually? Nah.
I only sell things so I can buy things. Huge things.
You just gotta kill them before all those activations.
After all these centuries, there is still more to learn.
The secrets of the universe will still be here tomorrow.
If I use a potion while nothing can get charge, does this still get wasted? You think so? Okay, we're taking a detour. Bazaar DB. What is this called? Explosive potions. Well, the number of cards that are... Okay, when any of these items are used, if it's a potion... This isn't saying when custom 0 gets incremented. Yeah, it's not clear from Bazaar DB. Oh wait, no. Second ability. When any of these items are used, yeah, okay. It doesn't work.
What you seek will come to you. I hope you will recognize it.
Okay. I do want to make sure that we get the lifesteal on the Vial Launcher, where if this transforms into a weapon potion, I might not get the lifesteal on this if I only play one runic.
If you knew my true purpose, you would stand aside. I seek the
Library with the
ultimate
2 inf
secret.
pots.
Will you get me any closer?
That might have been better. Yeah, yeah. Hi, Cruel World.
I could teach you my power, but you would squander it.
It probably wouldn't have been enough, right? It's still just 2 freezes, like 1 freeze every second. The upside would be you have library against Poppyfield Mac. Yeah. I didn't even expect to get to 9 wins with this board, so can't really be too upset. Don't know you're running into Poppy? Yeah, of course, of course.
Is it even a pursuit when perfection's so easy to catch?
I don't know. If Crocodile Tears didn't exist, I think we would have 10 wins this run. Just some junk. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick break. Be back in like 2 minutes. When we get back, we will play some more. Hope you guys stick around.